Thank you, Presiding Officer. To ask the Scottish Government for what reason the Children Withdrawal from Religious Education and Amendment of UNCRC Compatibility Duty Scotland Bill aims to give school pupils an independent right to opt in but not opt out of religious observance.
Cabinet Secretary.
I thank the member for her question. The bill in its current form will strengthen the rights of children and young people in Scotland, building on our commitment to the UNCRC. The changes aim to strike a balance between this, parental rights, and also the wider range of stakeholder views which exist, and of course the practicality of implementing the changes for schools. This approach, though, represents a very clear improvement on the consideration of children and young people's views on withdrawal from religious observance. And in accordance with the current guidance, schools should already take an inclusive approach to religious observance, reflecting the diversity of faith and belief in the school community.
Emma Roddick.
Officer, there's a fundamental inequality here. While the bill gives school pupils the right to overrule their parents to opt into religious observance, non-religious children will still need parental permission to opt out. This creates a hierarchy of belief, with the views of religious pupils taken more seriously than those of non-religious children and young people. So can I ask the Cabinet Secretary why that is, and will she address this worrying bias, or are religious children's views officially more valid than those who do not hold those beliefs?
Cabinet Secretary.
Well, I thank the member for her question. I don't agree with the substantive final point of her question. However, I'm more than happy to engage with the member on this point. I think my private office today have reached out to all members of the Equalities Committee who will be considering this bill in due course to offer engagement with them directly. I met with the Humanist Society only last week to hear some of the points the member has raised today. The point I made in my initial response is it's important for the Government to strike a balance in relation to the rights of parents and the rights of children and young people, and we need to be mindful of that balance and it potentially becoming out of kilter. But the aim of the bill itself is to ensure that in the context of that long-standing parental right to withdraw their child, children and young people's views are also given due weight in that process, and I think that is the substantive point the member was making, and the provisions in the draft bill do reflect that aim. This is a technical bill that really aims to strengthen the alignment that we have with the UNCRC, and will put that position in relation to Ministers' UNCRC obligations in this area beyond doubt. But as I say, Presiding Officer, I'm more than happy to meet with members, and of course the committee will be considering the bill in due course.